Hey guys, so I just saw the movie Seven Guardians of the Tomb, and it's alright. I actually do recommend seeing this movie, but unfortunately it is one of those one and done sort of things, unfortunately. But you know what's funny is like I never heard of this movie, and I was just kind of browsing, like, what movie should I watch? What would be a good movie to review? And what caught my attention with this one is it's about like these man-eating spiders, and I was like, ooh, a spider movie. Oh, I'm into that. So I want to check it out, and hopefully it'd be good. And there is positives with this movie, but it does have its negatives. So let's talk about the premise. So the main premise of this movie is basically about these group of scientists. They go on an expedition, and they're also in search of a lost colleague. And during their search, they encounter these man-eating spiders. And I have to note that the spiders overall looked pretty good. The overall CG wasn't bad. There was moments where it looked cheap, but for the most part, it looked pretty good. And one thing I actually have to give a thumbs up is the visuals. I actually really appreciated the visuals in this movie. It kind of reminded me of like a Tomb Raider like movie, because they were in this ancient tomb, labyrinth sort of thing. And I'm not saying this is Tomb Raider by any means, but it kind of had that atmosphere. And I like movies like that. And like the start of this movie, it seemed promising enough. And even like halfway, I was like, okay, the overall pace was entertaining enough. My big gripe is I felt like, especially it was like about these man-eating spiders. I was hoping it would deliver more as far as it might sound morbid, more people dying. And the way this movie ended was kind of like, really, kind of a poor ending in my opinion, poor execution. But yeah, I mean the overall acting. I think the actors overall were not bad. The script is probably, was the overall problem. And I like how they tried to come up with these awesome one-liners, and yeah, it really failed miserably. There was this one heavyset guy, and he tried to be funny. He tried to pull like an Arnold Schwarzenegger or whatever. And I only say that because I just saw Predator not too long ago, and that movie's awesome. But anyways, like, they're getting pursued by these man-eating spiders, and they find out that they can communicate with each other. And he goes, man, these spiders must follow each other on Twitter. I'm like, what? They follow each other on Twitter? What kind of, okay, dude. It's like one of those ha ha ha, like, okay. So yeah, the overall jokes weren't good, but they got you laughing because they were, dumb. But yeah, anyways, I'm not going to say too much more. I'm just going to go to my final verdict, and yeah, let's just do it. So on a scale of 1 to 10, and for those of you new to my movie review videos, I will show you my scale. And 1 is basically utterly trash, 5 is the average mark, and 10 is masterpiece. So I'm going to give this movie a 4 out of 10, which is below average. And I wanted to give it a 5, but since it doesn't have rewatch value, I have to go below average, because to me, average and up, it has rewatch value. Below average and under, it just, it's kind of like a one and done for the most part, because I don't really care about seeing this movie again, unfortunately, but I still recommend seeing this. If you're into man-eating spiders and Tomb Raider sort of atmosphere, there was definitely nice scenes, and then there was scenes that was, kind of like whatever. So, but yeah, like, yeah, it's just one of those, it was okay, but you'll definitely forget about it. So yeah, guys, sorry this was a short review and I didn't really say much, but hopefully you found this entertaining and, good info. And I will be coming out with more movie reviews. So until next time, guys, take care.